Yo, what's up guys, Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about creating an LLC. When should you do it? And when do you know it's a good time to do it for your business? Now, before we get into this video, be sure to check the links down in the description. My contact information as well as other social medias are down there. If you're looking to book a one-on-one consultation / coaching call, check the link down by my contact information. Also, in the description are different business resources and content, such as information on flipping medical commodities, flipping pallets, becoming an independent courier, recovering lost surplus funds, how to make money online, and then make sure you check out my book on how to wholesale and invest into real estate with my mentor Nasser, aka the Real Estate Guru. It's only $38. Now, a big question that I see, especially inside of my program, Flipping Medical Commodities University, is people want to know when should you actually create an entity and a legal structure for your business. And it's not a dumb question, because obviously the only two things that are guaranteed in life are death and taxes. There's no avoiding death. Everybody's going to have their time of day eventually in this life, and taxes. You have to pay taxes. I know it's a goal to reduce and eliminate as much tax liability and penalty as possible, but eventually you're gonna have to kick Uncle Sam his fair share. But in this video, we're going to talk about when should you create a legal entity, when should you create an LLC, an S Corp, or however you want to set up your legal entity. Because what I see, especially in my program, Flipping Medical Commodities University, and if you're not aware what that is, it's basically a program from the business that I've been doing since 2015. It's allowed me to build basically generational wealth, allow me to invest in multiple different businesses where we're buying and reselling different diabetic testing supplies. So like I said, if you want information on how to do that, check the first link in the description, enter your name and your email. It'll bring you to a 15 to 20 minute training explaining exactly how in the next 90 days you could start flipping these diabetic medical commodities. There's 1 in 10 Americans have diabetes, so it's a business opportunity that is, has a large potential. And what I see is, especially when people go through the program, or whether it's flipping test strips or real estate or pallets or whatever it is, and they start to make some money, some people get nervous. And the even worst part about that is some people get so nervous that they never even take action. They say, LLC, taxes, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. And while it's good to be concerned, because having taxes is a very important piece to the business. Like I said, you have to pay taxes. There's no avoiding it. Yes, you can reduce your tax bill, but it's always something that should be on your mind, especially in business. What I do personally, whenever, at the end of the month, if I had, for example, 10,000 just for easy math come in, I'll take 3,000 to 4,000, 30 to 40% right off the top and put it in an entirely separate account, so I don't even have to think about it. But don't let taxes and don't let illegal entity stop you from building your business, because if you don't have any money, there's no way that you can go out there and create an LLC. There's no way you can go out there and hire a CPA. Yes, you can do it, and the big mistake I don't want anybody to make is to go on to things like Legalzoom. And while it's good, Legalzoom is good, I wouldn't really recommend it. It's good if you don't want to learn how to maneuver your state, but if you're gonna be making a lot of LLCs, for properties and stuff like that, then going on Legalzoom could be very costly. So what I recommend is to navigate on your state website, whether you're in New Jersey, New York, Florida, Texas, Nevada. It doesn't matter where you're located. Make sure that you know how to navigate your state website, because you can probably go onto that state website and make an LLC for, 1/5, 1/6, maybe 1/10 of the cost that Legalzoom will charge you. Now, Legalzoom is good because they'll basically take all your documents and put them in one box and ship them to you. You'll get your EIN, you'll get your LLC, you'll get everything, but at the same time, you're gonna pay a premium. But to answer the question in this video is that when to create an LLC, when to get an accountant, I recommend going out there and starting a business. If you think because you make your first $1,000, whether it's off a box of medical commodities, or you're flipping pallets, or you're made a consulting package, or whatever it is, even if you made 10,000, if you think the IRS law enforcement task force is going to bust your door down and throw you in handcuffs and take you away to the county jail and lock you up for life because you didn't pay tax, or you didn't immediately report $10,000, or have the proper banking or the proper setup with all your tax paperwork because you made a few $1,000s, you're thinking way overboard. It's good to think about it because taxes is an important piece of the puzzle, and you need to have a legal entity and a legal structure set up, but that's for people making a lot of money. Now, if you start making 6, 7 figures and you're not saying anything to the government, that's when you're gonna have a problem and you're gonna face legal repercussion. And that's something that, hear about it in news. Celebrities or rappers or athletes, they make a bunch of money. They don't have the proper team in place to give them proper legal advice and the proper guidance. And then at the end of the year, when they spent their entire contract, or, shows started drying up, or whatever what happens that allowed them that caused their business to slow down, now they have a $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 tax bill that they can't fulfill. So I'm not saying don't worry about taxes. What I'm saying in this video is to, especially if you're at a place where you're not making any money, or maybe you have a job, but you're ready to dive into entrepreneurship, go out there, test some things out. Go out there, make some money. Go out there, make 1,000, 5, 10, 15, 20. See if you like it. Find your vehicle, find your lane, find your avenue. And then you can go and report taxes. And then you can hire an accountant. And then you can hire tax advisors. And then you could set your business up legitly so everything is in sequence. All the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. Then that's good. But if you're just wrecking your mind and basically having fear to even start a business because you're not sure how to do taxes, or you're not sure how to do any of this with your income, you're just procrastinating and you're wasting time. You could very easily go out there, make 5, 10, 15, 25,000, and then with that money, with that profit, you can go out there and hire somebody. But I could promise you, the government isn't going to come knocking your door down because you made $2,000. When you make a bunch of money and you don't report it, or when you make a bunch of money and you say you made, 1/10 of that, that's when you're gonna have an issue. But when to make an LLC for your business, the best thing in my opinion is to go out there and make $5, $10, $15,000 and then start putting that money into a business bank account. Go to a bank, get a business bank account. Don't put that money in your personal account. Have a separate business bank account, whether it's an LLC, an S Corp, or however you wanna be taxed, and then pay yourself. So what I do is every 2 weeks, my business pays myself. So I take, a percentage of what my businesses make, per month, and I pay myself a salary. So once you start making some money, then you can either go to Legalzoom or one of these legal entity websites that will basically put all your legal entity paperwork in a box and give it to you, or you can learn how to navigate your state website, which is a little bit trickier. But if you call your state website, they can help you and guide you through the process on how to do it. You'll probably save a couple $100, but either avenue is good. But the best thing for you to do, especially if you're starting from ground zero, whether you are, have no job and you're looking to get something off the ground, whether you have no job and some money saved up and you're looking to get something off the ground, or if you have a job and you're looking to transition from, entrepreneur, the corporate world, or, 9 to 5 being employed world, to being self-employed. Go out there, make some money. And then with that profit, after you make 5, 10, 15,000, go out there and hire an accountant. Go out there and hire a tax advisor. Go out there, make an LLC, set up a business bank account, set up payroll, and do everything legit. But there's no way you can worry about paying Uncle Sam, paying the government, setting up all these legal entities and structures if you can't even feed yourself, if you can't even pay the bills, if you can't even do anything. So it's really important to go generate some income. I'm not by any means saying don't pay your taxes. Paying your taxes is very important. In fact, I just paid my state tax and I'm in the process of paying my federal tax. But go out there and make some money. Go out there and prove the concept. Go out there and see if the business that you're wrecking your mind about of how you're gonna pay taxes on that income, you even like it. Because you could set up an LLC and all this legal entity stuff and you don't even like doing the business. Yeah, you might have made a few dollars from it, but it's not something you enjoy. Because listen, I don't care how much you make it, how much you make from it. If you don't enjoy doing that business, the money won't be worth it. There's been times where I've made a bunch of money doing a particular business and I was like, my heart's not really in the game. If your heart's not in the game, you'll get burnt out and you'll say, I know people just from being in business and being in entrepreneurship who've made hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, and they're like, I don't wake up. If you're not jumping out of bed, if you don't wake up excited every day to do what you do, then you're in the wrong field. You're in the wrong business. And to wreck your mind all about that before you even started because you were so worried about taxes and legal entities and paperwork and, stuff like that is crazy. So go out there and make some money. Go make $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 and then hire and then go out there and hire an advisor, an accountant, a consultant, go make a business bank account, go get everything legal and everything on paper. But to do it in the beginning and to wreck your mind, that doesn't even allow you to take action towards what you want because you're so worried about how you're gonna set everything up, is just going backwards. So make sure you go out there, set something up, see if you like it, make some money from it, and then you can take everything legitly, because there's no way you can take stuff legitly if you can't even feed yourself. Because I could tell you almost everybody in business, when they first start, their goal is not to how to pay tax. Yes, you have to pay tax, and I'm gonna end this video on this note. Yes, you have to pay tax, but you have to get the business pumping cash. There's no way you can pay tax on no cash. So there you guys have it. That's all I have for today's video. A lot of people ask me, when should I make an LLC? Should I do an LLC? Should I do an S Corp? How much do I pay in tax? How do I track my expenses? How do I track money coming in, money coming out? What do I do? Go out there and make some cash and then hire an expert who can tell you exactly what to do. I pay my accountant every single month, and she knows, she's like the eye in the sky for my money, my finances, and everything in that category. So there you guys have it. That is when to make a LLC for your business and how to handle all the legal entities as well. Be sure to check the links in the description. Like I said, my contact information as well as other social medias. And if you're looking for something that can actually bring you fast cash, recommend buying and reselling diabetic medical commodities, aka diabetic testing supplies. 1 in 10 Americans have diabetes. So check the link in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.